So I thought I would just do like a little video just to say hi and have a little bit of a catch up, but also talk to you about ways to study. What is it? Right, it's nearly the end of February now. This year has gone so fast. Yeah, I'm just writing my dissertation right now. I always said when people was like, oh my god, dissertation, I was like, oh, I'd be fine. It's a lot. It's literally the biggest piece of work that I've ever done. It's quite hard. I'm kind of hibernating this weekend to try and get a first draft done. So I'm about a good halfway. So I have a long day ahead of me. So I have lots of Coke, chocolate and Haribos. For my first kind of vlog in a while, I wanted to talk to you about the best ways to study. Hopefully by now, if you're an A-level student, university student, or even if you know, you're getting ahead of the game and you're still in high school, absolutely fantastic. But there's so many different ways to study. As I may have said before, I study by writing things out. I go through so much paper and my hand literally breaks. Thank God I can write with both, otherwise I'd be screwed. So I think it's just learning what style that you use best, so whether that be via videos. YouTube always has amazing videos you can watch. For example, for maths, there's brilliant videos, or there's things like Khan Academy for science. Also, Teach Me Anatomy is really good, and KenHub. So I definitely recommend those for any kind of sciencey kind of students. Yay, science, woo! But the most important thing I can say is just know what you need to do, know when you need to do it by, and try and make out like a system. So I'm a big thing on rewards. I have to motivate myself somewhere or somehow, so I give myself little rewards. So if I study for this long, I go out and get ice cream. Or, you know, I go out with my friends for an hour, or I watch an episode of The Flash. Anything really to kind of motivate myself. Keep track on how far you're doing. My dissertation, like my contents page is over 2 pages long. Like that's a lot. So what I've done, I've printed out my content page. So here's my content page, when it goes on, and yeah, bleh. And then as you can see, I tick off the sections that I've done so far. So today I'm gonna actually look at, I'm going to skip up pathology because that looks really hard. That is not a good thing to do. Don't listen to me there. I'm going to look at general health and lifestyle. So my dissertation is based on a pathology report based on a human cadaveric dissection. I will be doing a lot of that today, looking at journals, doing a lot of research. But I've given myself a target to do this by today. Then from tomorrow is pathologies. It's not always good to leave the hardest to last. You should probably do the hardest bit first. But in this instance, I know I can do the rest, and then it's literally just pathologies and I can focus fully on it. So then that's okay. Ish. Work on small targets, always give yourself rewards. Don't ignore your other work as well. Something that I've done in the past is I focused purely on one module because we had so many tests for it. But then I found that I wasn't studying adequately enough for my other modules. For example, today I might do 6 hours my dissertation, but I should keep, say, like 2 hours tonight to do immunology, which I need to do a bit of work for anyway. Tonight, okay, I'll sit down, do a bit of immunology. It's not going to affect my dissertation because I've spent a lot of time on that. I don't want to get burnt out, but I need to make sure that I'm spending equal time on every module, or my grades aren't going to reflect this. Biggest thing about education, guys, you get out what you put in. And everyone says that, and I know A-levels are, they're weird, they're horrendous, it goes on what paper you have, and I think a lot of it's due to luck, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not all on luck, it's about how much work you put into it. You guys can do it, you know, just get your heads down. It's the last few months now. We can do it whether you're graduating, whether you're going to university, whether you're going to college. You know, it's the best time to be in higher education. There's so many doors open for all of us. There's so many different things that we can do and we can study. I never thought I'd be in this position, actually being able to say I'm going to medical school, like proper medicine, not medical science, like medicine. It's so scary, but it's so exciting at the same time. And it's really given me an aim to work for so long. Like the last couple of weeks I felt really demotivated, and I suppose I felt the same in A-levels as well, because you want to know what you're doing next year. I mean, graduating is amazing, but it's not the end goal. The end goal is what comes after graduation. Or for you guys, what comes after you finish your A-levels? What comes afterwards? What are you going to do with this amazing thing you've learned? You guys will rock it. So the best thing I can say, just to summarise, guys, work out how you study, keep motivated, make smaller tasks if you have to, make big tasks if you want to. I really like making big posters as well on mind maps. That usually helps me, just because I like to kind of draw things out. Everyone's different, and don't compare yourselves to others. If your friend gets 90 and you get 85, what's 5%? Or whether you're on an A and your friend's on a B. It doesn't matter in the end, guys. Work together, help each other. There's no competition. There can be a little bit of competition, but there's being competition, and there's just being a jerk. Enjoy it. Honestly, nobody wants to leave education. The idea of it just terrifies me. So keep going, and if you have any questions, just let me or one of the other ambassadors know. Cheers guys, bye.